I want to dive a little deeper in that too, because I think you have an awesome perspective that a lot of people from out of the area need to hear. What about the rehab numbers or the type of construction or type of properties or the pro forma? Like what is different that you put together here than you might not when you're
Well, I mean, working in Florida and working in Texas, you're generally working with houses that are 30 to 40 years old. You know, here we're dealing with houses that can be upwards of 100 years old. So no matter what what you plan on doing, if you plan on flipping it, obviously you got to get everything up to code, or if you plan on renting it out, you don't want to just leave old stuff in there and then have a tenant call you, 4 months down the road because they got a leaky faucet or a busted pipe. So that's the first thing. Then the cost to do, rehabs is, labor costs in Texas are a lot lower. Permitting is, almost non-existent, to get rehab done. It also cuts down on your timelines too if you're not waiting on permits. If you're not in permitting, waiting for approval for 4 months, you can start demo that day and start putting a roof on the next day.
Yeah. I want to go back to transfer too. We just wrote a blog on this too. It's on the site. But when you're in the city of Chicago, they are taking $5.25 for every $500 of the purchase price. And if you are the buyer, you're responsible for $3.75 for every $500, which is almost 1%. So if you're buying a property for $400K, take that time, divide it by 500 and then multiply it by 3.75. And you start doing these bigger deals, it is a huge number. And for everyone who wants to go be a flipper, you then pay the seller on the sell side, then you pay that other $1.25. Like the city makes a ton of money for allowing you to transact within their municipality. It's crazy.
Yeah. You have a lot, and even some of the, the suburbs are even higher. You got areas like Oak Park. It's $10 per thousand, on the seller, born on the seller. Tremendous amount of money. That's a higher price point. We're talking $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 there. Transfer stands.
I have a document we put together. We got most of it from the IAR, Illinois Association of Realtors, but it breaks down all the different towns in the city. So we could plug it on the website that has all the breakdown of each city. People can plan for it at least.
Well, that's a good one. Alex, who does our notes, you got to follow up with us. Make sure we actually do that then. Mark, go ahead.
No, it's super expensive. So I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but all these costs is so important when you're on the either buy or sell side. Like I remember when I first got into this, you're running numbers and you're like, cool, I'll buy it for 20 or I'll buy it for 100. I'll put 20 into it and I'll sell it for 140 and I'll make 20. It's like, no. Like there's so much in there into what you're saying. Like there's so many costs in there that we didn't even get into in this conversation title or, a lot of honestly people don't recognize the fact that they have to use an attorney if on the buy side. They don't have to, but they end up doing it most of the time because someone eventually gives them the advice to do it. But the expenses, just to, you call them costs of doing business, but people, those are big numbers.